Okay, so I have arrived in Alicante. Got through check-in fine. Flight was wonderful, apart from right at the beginning. Set off down the runway and then had to abort the flight. Apparently an engine light came on. Couldn't make it up, could you? But anyway, just stopped for about 30 minutes. The engineer came on, sorted the little problem out, and here we are. To a lovely flight, very nice. So, I'm now in, as I just mentioned, in Alicante, and let's talk about car hire. I've been using this airport as well as many others, but I use this airport probably every other month, something like that. And I've always found the best thing to use, in terms of car hire, this is the companies that are based in the actual airport. So I suppose you could probably get cheaper cars, off-site, but I'll just switch you around to a company I use quite regular, which is Centauro, just over here. I've not actually got to the counter yet, but it looks shut. So but I think another reason why. I find Centauro quite easy to use, not always necessarily the cheapest, but certainly I probably do 10 hires a year with them. Cars are always very new, very clean, very tidy, never had an issue. They're always based generally in the airport. I think at Murcia you have to go off-site, but generally Centauro are here, and they're in also down at Malaga. And literally, you come out of the exit, and literally Centauro straight in front of you. So I do use those. I also use Europcar. Sometimes it's Centauro fully booked out. I'll go to Europcar also, but generally 90% of the time I use Centauro. They have a great scheme, sort of a gold card scheme, where every 15 euros you spend, you get a point added. I've actually got this trip for, I think it's 3 days, cost me about under 30 quid anyway for a sort of Class C vehicle. So I've done all right this time, but it's not always that case. I mean, cars are expensive to hire now. Gone are the days when you can get cars for £5, £6, £7, £8 a day. Generally they are quite a bit more expensive. One thing, I'm going to walk anyway while I talk. Bear with me a second, I'll just pick my bag up. One of the things what I have found, and I did found this sort of in the early days when I was hiring cars, when you are booking a flight, or if you go onto sort of the internet and you get a search engine, you generally go via an agent rather than booking direct. Those agents always offer you silly low prices. Then you've probably got the issues. Just bear with me 1 second. Yes, I've got to go down to the main pickup point because the office is closed there. So if you, as I mentioned, if you book on a website, there'll be same prices like £5, £6 a day, etc. When you get there, you're going to be loaded with all sorts of insurance policies, and then if you say, well, I can't afford that, we'll probably take €1,000, €1,100, sometimes even more, off of a credit card, which is fine. Problem is, if something happens, you lose your deposit, simple as that. It's never happened to me, but that's always a risk. That is why I generally use Centauro, for that reason. Again, not the cheapest, but generally the good quality vehicles, good price, etc. That's why I use those. And by the way, we don't get paid by them, we're not sponsored by them, anything of that nature. I'm going to try at some point get a coupon code so that we can maybe get some discount for anybody who is a Levida customer. That's what I'm looking for. I've sent them a couple of emails, but they haven't responded. But yeah, so Centauro is my preferred hire company, and as you can see, just bear with me, I've got to the bottom floor. This is how easy it is to pick up from Alicante Airport. I'll switch the camera around. You're literally coming out of the doors, and if you see the entrance opposite the main zebra crossing, you can actually see the yellow Centauro signs. Let's see if I can do a zoom in from here. You can generally see how easy it is to pick a car up. So I'm going to turn off now. Once I get in the car, get my car picked up, I will come back to you. Excuse me, my glasses are falling down, I do apologise. Right, come back to you in about 10-15 minutes. Okay, picked my car up, as usual, with Centauro. Always, I'm in I think it's a Kia something or other. I don't know what the actual model number is, but very nice, tidy, clean car. As always with Centauro, that's what I've come across over the last number of years. So I don't know that anybody's flown into Alicante, and please forgive me if you know the area, then just sort of disregard what I'm saying next. But if anybody who doesn't know this area, if you can come into Alicante, and essentially you can, if you come out of the airport, you go north and you can go to places like Calpe, Denia, all the way up to Valencia, and then obviously you're going up into the north of Spain. And obviously the infamous Benidorm. Bit of a Marmite place, you either like it or you don't. Some people absolutely adore it, some people hate it, but there you go. But Benidorm's north of Alicante. Going straight forward, there is the actual town of Alicante. What a wonderful place that is. Great for a long weekend. And then if you're going south, I sort of, my place is down in Almeria, which is why I'm here these next few days. I thought I'll do some filming while I'm here. I'm going down to Almeria to get my extension done on my TIE card, which is my residential card. But on the way down, and that is about a 2-hour drive from here. So yeah, if you was coming here just for a weekend, getting to Almeria, is probably not just round the corner. It's quite a distance, I suppose. But there are some closer areas, half an hour from here. Places like Torrevieja, you probably know that quite well. If people, like I say, if you've been here before. And then you're going down into places in Murcia, which is Camposol and Mataron on the coast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a diversion on my way down to Almeria, and I'm going to call in at Camposol and Mataron and do a little bit of a video down there just to sort of show you what the area is like, and then I'm going to head down to Almeria. I'm going to do 4 or 5 little videos on the places that I know quite well, because I've been down there for the last 8-10 years. So, okay, so I'm off now. I should be driving for about 35-40 minutes till I get to Mataron from here, and I will pick up from there. Bye-bye.